You probably already know that stress is not particularly good for your fertility. You probably also know that keeping your stress down when you're trying to conceive can be very challenging. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 tips for keeping stress down when you're trying to conceive naturally. Hi, I'm Dr. Natalie Masson. Welcome to Fertility from the Soul. I'm a psychologist specializing in the mind-body connection, and I'm helping women cultivate optimal fertility naturally. My first tip for keeping stress down when you're trying to get pregnant naturally is a practical one. Understand your timing, know when your fertile window is. I recommend a very straightforward system that I've found to be reliable, inexpensive, and very simple to do. You don't need any fancy gadgets. All it takes is ovulation predictor tests, a thermometer to tell you when you've ovulated, and you can use a paper chart or you can download lots of nifty apps on your phone to track your temperature patterns and your ovulation predictor patterns, and you'll be able to see when your fertile window is each cycle. I'll be linking in the notes below the exact products that I find to be most helpful. When you get to know your patterns and you're confident about when your fertile window is, that helps to take away the stress because it kind of takes the guessing out of it and you don't second guess whether you're getting your timing right each cycle. So that's my first suggestion for keeping your stress down. Learn a simple strategy for tracking your fertile window so that you don't have to be second guessing yourself. My second tip is about what to do during your fertile window. This is YouTube. It's a family-friendly platform. I'm not going to go into detail here, but I will be linking to a downloadable guide that you can download for free. And my general message, though, is to keep it simple and have fun. There's all kinds of folklore about specific things that need to happen to make it more likely that it's going to work. Based on the research that I've read, where they've actually looked at the differences between different ways to do things, it probably doesn't really matter all that much. So I'll get into more of the details in the guide if you're interested in downloading that. My third tip for trying to keep stress down when you're trying to get pregnant is to not get obsessed. I know that's easier said than done. I've been there. I really, really do understand that. And I've thought about it quite a bit, what helps us get out of these obsessive modes. And the first thing that I find helpful is to recognize when you're focusing on something that you do have control over and you're focusing on something that you don't have control over. So try to separate these things into these 2 buckets. A really common place that women get stuck with when they're trying to get pregnant is focusing on the pregnancy test. You know, testing multiple times a day, staring at that white strip, waiting for that second pink line to come up. That is when you're focusing on something you don't have control over. This is just a test to show what the chemistry is in your body right now. It's not going to make you pregnant or not make you pregnant. You either are pregnant or you're not pregnant. So focus on the things that you do have more control over. Things like taking care of yourself, sleeping well, eating well, hydrating, spending time with friends, enjoying your time with your partner. And it's really not uncommon that you'll find your mind just keeps wanting to focus on things related to trying to get pregnant. I was in this situation myself after many, many months of trying to get pregnant with our second child and then having a miscarriage. My level of mental obsessiveness kind of went through the roof. That was when I started writing weekly affirmations for myself so that I could help guide my mind to focus in places that would be constructive instead of these ruminative, obsessive places. So those are meditations that I've refined and put on this YouTube channel for you to listen to, and you'll see them organized week by week. So 4 weeks of your cycle, there's a set for week 1, 2, 3, and 4 that correspond with where you are in your cycle. And for me, this was extremely helpful. It was actually a really big relief when I wrote them, recorded them, and started listening to them. My obsessiveness went way down, my stress level went way down. So I'm offering those to you, hoping that they can help you get out of the madness that can sometimes come when we're focusing on something that we want so much, but we really don't have, complete control over. So those are my 3 most basic strategies for keeping stress down when you're trying to conceive. Number 1, learn a simple system for tracking your cycle so that you feel confident about your timing. Number 2, when it comes to what to do during your fertile window, know what really makes a difference and keep things simple. Number 3, don't let yourself get obsessively focused on the parts that you can't control. Find out the things that are under your control that you can focus on to support your optimal fertility and put your attention there. Now I'm really excited to share that I've put together a brand new guide that you can download for free that has a lot of details of the systems and strategies I've talked about here. It's called TTC Essentials, Trying to Conceive Essentials, a minimalist guide to getting pregnant naturally. I hope that you'll download it, read through it, give me feedback. Let me know, is this helpful to you? Let me know what systems you're using that help you keep your stress down when you're trying to get pregnant. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Sign up for my email newsletter if you'd like to hear about what's happening behind the scenes at Fertility from the Soul, and if you'd like to hear more about the programs I'm offering. Until next time, I'm sending you wishes for calm, clarity, trust in your body, and a little bit of baby dust.